What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back in GTA 5 taking a look at the wide-body version of the 2015 Mustang. Now, I did a video on this mod previously when it was in just standard form, and then someone did a kind of a Rocket Bunny-style wide-body kit on it with flares, and it looks quite nice. It looks, the only couple of things are, you can see there's a little bit of, like, kind of a ripple in the 3D model, and it looks a little bit odd on especially the rear flares, and you can see a little bit on the front flares too, but if you kind of back away from the car, it looks great. You can't really see it at all. So the cool thing about this mod as well is that they've included a tuning file as well, so you can actually go into LS Customs and it's got custom tuning parts. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually just make a drive over there real quick, and we're going to customize it a little bit, we're going to do a few things to it, and then we're going to take it on a drive, and we're going to see how it does. Now, I did want to let you guys know that I have gotten my hands on the map editor, finally, so, like, massive ramps and stuff like that will finally be on my channel. I've been wanting to do, like, stunts and stuff for a long time, but I couldn't, like, quite figure out how to get that GTA map editor to work, and it was all, like, the install process was all weird because you had to have a bunch of different programs to line up with that one file. And then finally, I got it to work, and so I've actually already made a couple of things. I haven't saved them or anything, but I have made a couple of things, and so I will be doing some stuff for videos very, very soon. So expect some of these modded cars to be going off of, like, you know, ridiculous ramps and stuff like that. But we're at LS Customs, and the first thing we're going to do is see what we can do to this thing as far as the color, because the color is okay, but it needs to go. It needs to be changed. So let's see. Well, no, never mind. I was going to say, before we do that, let's do a couple other things, but no. We're going to go straight to our primary color. Ooh, chrome, nah. I was like, ooh, chrome, nah. That matte blue actually looks really cool, but it's not quite what I was going for. The purple looks good. The orange looks mean. And now, let's see. Now we get into the other, like, custom parts. So, let's see what we can do if we start out with, let's just do the armor and get that stuff out of the way. Race brakes. Now, bodywork. The window vents, so it kind of adds almost like a roof scoop, and it looks a little, I don't know, looks a little ricey to me. And then for the bumpers, now, there are a couple of other options for the bumpers. This one is more kind of like a GT350R style. I like it a lot. I like the front splitter, so we're going with that. And then for the rear bumper, there's, okay, so just painted. I kind of like it painted, actually. Now, for the engine, we're just going to go ahead and fully build it. Exhaust, we do a titanium system, which is just slightly different, and actually, holy crap, that changes the flares as well. It goes from, like, not just the flares, but, like, the entire fender. It goes over to, like, a GT style. I had no idea it would do that, but that's really freaking cool, and we're going to go with it. Let's see. For the grill, we can add... Ooh, those look terrible. Those just look terrible. Carbon hood for sure. Horn, we'll mess with that later. Lights, headlights, xenons, and... yeah, okay. Let's actually do like a yellow and black custom plate, or like kind of like a classic plate. And then we did the respray already. The roof, okay. The louvers, yes. The carbon roof, and that looks good. Skirts, can we do anything with the skirts? Oh, wow, you can do, like, you can go full-out race car on this thing. Do a ducktail or high level. Unfortunately, since we spawned in with that GT wing, that's, like, the only thing that we can have, I guess. But if we didn't have it, I would absolutely be going with, like, the ducktail spoiler, because that alone looks really, really cool, but it kind of sucks that we can't take the big wing off. We'll try and take it off a little bit, like, later, if I can use the trainer to get it off once we get out of the garage. But for the suspension, we're going to go ahead and drop it on the competition suspension. Transmission, we're going to go ahead and do a race. Full turbo tuning. Now, for wheels, I feel like we want something that's not, I guess, like, not like the normal, usual thing for wheels on a car like this. We want something a little bit more, I guess, a little bit more high-end, but not, like, not too crazy, just to kind of suit a... You know what? The funny thing is, it's like the offset changes. I don't like the change and all. It sucks the offset, like, right back into the fenders. And I'm not sure I'm the biggest fan of that. Ooh, that does it real bad. The sport wheels, they all do it. They all do it, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it's not too big of a change, but at the same time, I still really want to retain that wide body feel. And, ooh, those look good. Those look good as well, but I actually want to stick with those wheels and retain the offset. Because those are actually, if you look, they're pretty much TE37s. Let's see, wheel color, we can't. And bulletproof tires, because we might as well. And if you look, they're kind of actually, like, they're kind of stretched, too. I'm not a huge fan of this, like, the whole stretched, you know, tires kind of deal, but I would say it kind of does suit this thing a little bit. Now, at this point, well, at this point, we would have torn our bumper off, but at this point, we've pretty much gone, I guess, full race car, except for the fact that our tires are stretched. But let's see if we can use the trainer to get that wing off. Let's see. Yes, vehicle options. And then the thing is, if we can get that wing off, I'm going back in and putting the other wing on. So, where's their vehicle mod menu? Come on. Rear spoiler. Where are you? Seriously, it's up the top. It was up at the top. No, you can't. Dang it, you can't change it because that's how it spawned in. That actually, that does suck. I'm kind of mad about that. I wish you could change it. I really do. But the nice thing about the Dominator, or well, I say Dominator, it's a Mustang, but it was based on the Dominator, it replaces the Dominator. And the nice thing about it is that even without a drift mod, if you put full power in this thing, it will slide. Like, it will get sideways very, very, very easily. I mean, just look at this thing right now. It's not even breaking a sweat, and it's going sideways. It's actually pretty much a drift car with a drift setup, just without a drift mod. That's just the long and short of it. That's what it does. That's what it can do. And it's just like, there's no effort to it. There's no effort to taking this car sideways and just holding drifts, even without a drift mod. We can get it. It was like, if we can get it like to where we want it on the road. But like, it's just so effortless to go sideways in. I remember doing a video on that Jeep. That thing was ridiculous. The thing is crazy. So if we can get just a little bit. Oop. Oh, don't. Wow. I was like, please don't pull out in front of me. Please don't pull out in front of me. That was terrible as far as like angle goes. But let's see if we can get like a much nicer area to drive this thing in, because I really don't want to have to like wait for traffic and all sorts of ridiculous crap like that. So, teleport to, where do we want to go actually? I'm curious, where do we want to go? Let's go to, where do we want to go? I keep hitting the button on the other side of the controller, and I'm like, nope. I want the same menu, but let's go. Oh God, I was gonna go to North Yankton. No, we're not going up there. We're going to. Actually, this is a good teleporting point. Actually, the Hill Valley Church. It's a good point because it's a nice area to go if you want to like be along the river, and you can get to the military base from here. You can get to the mountains from here. You can get pretty much wherever you want to go, like straight from that teleporting point. So it's kind of a nice area to just use as a setup. We can get. Oh God, what have you done? Oh, it's this Silverado. That Silverado always has like a little bit of a weird glitch where it won't spawn in until like the very last second. And holy crap, we're gonna like, you know, just kind of drift away from that. Just go sideways completely right in front of the cops. No big deal. And just power out of there. Is that a Raptor? I was like, okay, yeah. The thing is, the Silverado spawns in with, like, just an interior and no body until you get close to it. And the Raptor spawns in with a whole body, just no wheels and tires, like, until you get close to it. So, both of those vehicles are just, like, a little bit weird in comparison. I wonder about, I was thinking about taking it off-road, and then I was like, that would be, like, the most idiotic thing you could possibly do, but at the same time, it'd be fun. It'd be a lot of fun just to take it off-road and just see what would happen. But the cool thing about this car, the cool thing about this car is that it's taking the original, you know, the original 5.0 GT, and not only are you doing a wide body kit, but actually, the wide body kit that they give you as an extra is actually way more refined than the first one. It actually looks way better. It looks like a proper wide body kit. That's the coolest thing about it, is that it's kind of like a surprise almost that they have this other wide body kit, you know, that they kind of just, you know, shoved right into the mod, and, you know, you can get some drifting going. If you can do it. Yeah, that's the thing is, when you try to drift in cinematic cam, it can be, like, really, really difficult. It can be difficult because you can't really see where you're going half the time. And, oop. oh, wow. I was gonna be like, let's go, like, you know, let's do a little, like, donuts around the tree. Yeah, no. No. Not... Little Gymkhana moment. Just through the bushes. That's the funny thing. Is like when you're going, it's like you're going full Ken Block status 1 second, and then the next second you're like in a power pole or a tree or it's like a tree, and then like you've met it. You see it, and then the car is just like, I want to go that way. See if we just get a couple more. Actually, you know what? You know what? Let's try and nail, like, one corner properly in cinematic cam. I know we can do it outside of cinematic cam, but if we can just do one, like, proper drift in cinematic cam, I'll be much happier with that. So, let's see. I want a good view for this. Yeah, that was not properly... that was not properly done. Oh, that looked kind of cool, though. I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. But if you guys enjoyed this video on the 2015 Mustang 5.0 wide body in GTA 5, then don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later, and hope you guys enjoyed.